Tyronn Lue is now their head coach. Year number 2. Let's hear from the coach and say how the game has really slowed down for him.
I just feel more relaxed. I think the game has slowed down for me. I can see a lot more on the floor now. Last year I was just so focused on our offense and trying to get that right and moving the basketball and playing with pace. And this year I'm able to see, the defense and the offense and make adjustments on the fly, things that I'm accustomed to doing. So the game has slowed down a lot for me.
I'm sorry. I like Tyronn Lue. I know he's worked his tail off throughout his career. But when he was saying how much it slowed down for him, all I could keep thinking was, he has LeBron. That's great. You know what the Cavaliers are? Their last 3 seasons, when LeBron James is not in the lineup, they're 4-18. So, is he telling any truth here, Antoine?
I think from a coach's standpoint and the way he has to view the game, and I think he's telling the truth.
Stop it.
No, seriously. But I obviously, the bailout factor is you got the best player in the league, LeBron James. So that solves a lot of problems for you. But as a coach for him individually, it's probably a little bit of that.
Is he coaching this team? Because there's a lot of rumors that LeBron's the head coach of this team. Who is more the coach of this team?
I think he's earned LeBron's respect. I think with some of his moves he made, I think in the finals last year, putting Richard Jefferson in the lineup, even playing Dante Jones at some point during the series. I think some of the moves LeBron respects from him. I think LeBron does control his show. I think he doesn't make any decisions without talking to LeBron. When it's time for him to sit out games, I think he goes and tells him, "Hey, listen, I want you to sit this one out?" He asks him first. He don't just tell him he's not playing. I think practice, how many days they're going to practice, how hard they're going to practice, is still predicated on LeBron. So, but why not ride that wave?
Tell me this, because my dad played in the NBA in the 60s and stuff, and this is how, Bill Russell didn't practice every day, right?
Mm-hmm.
Red Auerbach had a different set of rules for him. Wilt Chamberlain, we all know his stories. He played when he wanted to play. During your era and before, were there players that dictated what the coaches did?
I mean, some players. I think if you're the superstar player, you can dictate that. It just depends. I think every coach is different. Some coaches value practice, some of them don't. I played for Don Nelson, who we practiced 45 minutes. We had no shooting rounds at home games. He felt like you learn more 2 hours before the game, if we could have a shooting round right before the game starts, than having it in the morning, and you're going to remember the game plan. Pat Riley liked to practice 3.5 hours. So you get different coaches and different systems, I think. But any good coach needs to check in with their best player.
I wish I would have played for Don Nelson. I would have loved that.
That's how my golf game got good. I was only had to practice 45 minutes. I had more time to spend on the golf course and work on my swing. That's why I'm somewhat almost a pro now.